Right now at 6, we're hearing from neighbors after a couple they say worked in their apartment complex was charged in connection in Washington County with felony sex crimes.
5 News reporter Jacob Luthi talked to a neighbor who says she's worried there could be more victims.
Seeing the charges is just completely gruesome.
Tonight, Gina and Vance Parks are out on bond after they were both arrested for felony crimes, including video voyeurism and distributing, possessing, and viewing child porn.
These arrests occurred as a result of an incident that happened back around December of 2020. They did not involve any tenants outside of the suspect's apartment.
Kristen Cooper says she lived in the same building as the couple at the Grandview Apartments in Fayetteville up until 2 weeks ago. She says both Gina and Vance worked there, but senior prosecuting attorney for Washington County, Dennis Dean, says the incident appears to be isolated, but the investigation is still ongoing.
The female was the leasing manager of Grandview Apartments at the time that this crime occurred, but it had nothing to do with her employment. They were also residents of Grandview Apartments, and this occurred within their apartment and their apartment alone, and it appears to be an isolated incident.
Despite this, Cooper says she worries about what the couple could have done, given the access they had to residents' apartments.
They had full-time access to the apartments at any time. And then, of course, as a parent, you're like, okay, well, what step do we take? Do we need to find out more information to see if we were victims? What do we need to do to further protect our kids?
5 News reached out to Grandview Apartments, but they say they have no comment at this time. Grandview Apartments provides affordable housing in the city, and Cooper says that it's disturbing that this happened so close to home.
They worked so hard on implementing, the process of getting approved, but then also it being, a quote-unquote safe environment for families, and, how strict they were with rules, and this is why. Just to find out that it pretty much is a flop because their own employees are victimizing children, and it could have been yours. It's just sickening.
In Fayetteville, covering news where you live, Jacob Luthi, 5 News.
Court records show that both Gina and Vance Parks have a court date set for October 4th in Washington County.